You know how every software says it'll make your business easier, but instead you're stuck juggling 5 dashboards, 10 logins, and none of them talk to each other? That's exactly where Drodat changes things. It's one turnkey solution that pulls everything under one roof. You get aerial imagery, damage detection powered by AI, automated reporting, even job tracking, all in a single platform. No more bouncing between apps or fighting with spreadsheets. With Drodat, it's one login, one workflow, one clear path from inspection to closeout. That's not just software, that's a peace of mind. Let's dive in and see how the program works. So when you first pull up the software, what you're gonna see is your dashboard, but everything hinges on properties. Let's go ahead and run over here to properties and take a look at what we have to do. I've already got a property entered in here, so we're gonna go ahead and use that one, but if you wanted to add a property, you would click on add new property. But I'm gonna go ahead and back out of that because I've already got the property entered in here. So we're gonna go ahead and use the property that I preloaded, which is 9064 Harding Avenue. And as you can see, the building comes up, and this is before I even know that they're a customer. It's just somebody has called me and said, I've suffered a loss, and this is my immediate research that I can do either from my desktop or from my phone. But the very first thing that I see here is that I have historical information on the aerial photos. So the first one that comes up is the most recent one. As you can see here at 5/14/25, I can take this to a full screen. Again, you can see it's at 5/14/25, but the data goes all the way back down here to 2019. And I can go look at each one of those pictures to show how wear and tear has been on the roof over time at a couple of different photos every year. So it establishes a wear and tear rate. This is information that becomes very pivotal when determining causation. Is this wear and tear, or was it acted upon by a covered peril? And that is what the historical data does for you. But once you have the historical data that's in there and you find the information that you want, it's very simple. But that's not the only thing that you get just from entering a property. The next thing that you get that I think is incredible is historical weather data. They're going to go all the way down to 40 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour, and I believe as low as 1 inch hail is going to be reported on your historical weather data. So you can see the most recent data loss here is March 29th, 2005, and we can scroll all the way down, and it's got historical data all the way back to Wednesday, September 28th, 2022. And it is telling me everything that has happened there as far as the weather history goes. And where we're getting our information, it's actually triangulated off of 3 different sources. And we have a meteorologist that confirms this data. So we're very solid on what we're presenting here, and it is good, solid evidence to move forward with. The other thing, have you ever had a homeowner that's filed a prior claim and they haven't told you about it? Well, guess what? We've actually got permit history that you can come in and take a look at, and you can see all of the history of the permits and what happened with them, whether or not they were opened and then closed. All of that information is right here in Drodat just from searching an address. Having historical repair information on a house gives you incredible leverage when having to fulfill things like an RFI. So don't miss out on this. This gives you a whole lot of history on what's happened with the house and what might be prior non-related damage or what is definitely related damage on the given loss that they're trying to report at this time. Now, that's not the only thing this does. It'll handle your intakes from A to Z, your e-sign of getting contracts done. These are just 2 of my really favorite features. It'll manage your projects from intake all the way to invoice. It has tasks, contact managers, all of the things that you would want a CRM to have, and in ways that it operates, it's going to do that. But the thing that I love about it most, while many softwares may have that, none of them are as intuitive and easily laid out as Drodat. You're going to find that you already know how to use it the moment that you open up the software. So if you're interested in Drodat, I can set up a 14-day free trial for you. All you have to do is hit the link down in the comments and we can get you started with your 14-day free trial. But that's not all. I want to spend some time one-on-one with you to make sure that you fully understand the software. So if you like what you see here on Drodat, I can tell you that the data and feature set are absolutely unmatched. Go ahead and consolidate your tech stack down to one program. Hit the link below and we'll set up a free trial.